inheritance, and we have learned some test cases also. Right? In today's class, let us try to understand non-static members execution flow with inheritance. So you learn object memory structure, right? And I requested you to write these notes. I hope you completed the day written notes. Non-static members execution flow. Have written this? When we create subclass object, all its superclasses non-static variables memory is allocated in subclass object and executes non-static blocks and constructor in the below order. First, all non-static variables memory allocated with the default value from parent class to child class in the order they are defined from top to bottom. New keyword invokes current class constructor. Current class constructor invokes parent class constructor by using super call. In parent class, first non-static variables assignment, non-static blocks logic is executed in the order they defined from top to bottom. Then parent class constructor is executed. After parent class constructor executed completed, control return to child class constructor. In child class also, first non-static variables assignment, non-static blocks logic executed in the order they defined from top to bottom. Then child class constructor logic is executed. After child class constructor execution completed, control return to main method. In main method, new keyword return reference to reference variable pointing to current class object, right? And now I want to this program. Write down side by side in your notes like this, as it is. As it is in your notes, write side by side. We'll mention all the points. Okay, by following these 5 steps, can you please find output of this program yourself? Okay, I hope you find output, but I want you find output with the flow of execution with a clear memory diagram. Did you do that? Now let's try to start. Okay, tell me whenever class sample is loaded into JVM, first non-static members executed or static members executed? Static members are executed. So first sample class loaded, extending from example class loaded. First example loaded, then sample loaded. Sample class is connected to example class. Okay. Then next, example class static variable static blocks are executed. Sample class static variable static blocks are executed. Then main method execution started from sample class. In example class, no static variable, no static block. In sample class, no static variable, no static block. Then directly execution come to main method. In main method, now first statement is sample yes. Write down along with me. Write down memory diagram along with me. Then next up what? New keyword. The new keyword will take the sample class name, will come to sample reference is created. Sample instance creation started with sample class memory. Then extending from example, control come to example class, creates example class memory. Okay. This example class is extending from object class. Here object class is there implicitly. Object class memory is created. Then first new keyword is in which class? No, object class. In object class, there are no non-static variables. Control come to example class. Example class non-static variable memory created with the default value. Sample class non-static variable memory created with the default value. Then new keyword calls constructor. Right? New keyword job is what? Creating instance completed. Initialization job is constructor job. New keyword call constructor. Control will go to constructor. This keyword created with the 10. So this is the actual flow you have to follow to find output. Then control will go to example class constructor with the super parenthesis call. Super parenthesis reading the same 10 and calling no param constructor. There is no argument here. With this 10 no param constructor called and past 10 stored in this keyword. All are writing a then inside super parenthesis which is calling object class constructor. Go into object class. There also this keyword created. 10 stored in the this keyword that is 19 stored. Object class is the final class. Will it contain? Object class is the root class. Will it contain super parenthesis call further? No. And do you have any other statements in object class constructor? No. Control come back. 20th step. The next line is what? SOP line executed. SOP line executed? No. X equal to M1 executed. Why non-static block not executed? X equal to M1 first executed. It's order of the definition. First X equal to M1 came, that's why it is executing first. If non-static block there first, non-static block executed first. Then M1 method logic executed. Zero replaced with 10. Output message is EXNSV. Then non-static block is executed. Then construct logic executed. Control come back to subclass constructor. In subclass also first non-static variables, non-static blocks are executed. 20 stored in Y variable. Then non-static block. Then constructor. Okay. After subclass construct execution completed, control return to main method. New keyword, control return to new keyword. New keyword returns 10 in S1 variable. (28, 29, 30). Then S1 variable store 10 pointing to it. Completed, all people understand? Any doubts? These all three memory regions are called sample object. So this is a plain code, and you should understand sample S1 means variable, new keyword means subclass to superclass non-static variables memory with a default value. Constructor means first call constructor, constructor super call superclass, superclass super superclass, then finally from superclass to subclass initialization. How new keyword can go from subclass to superclass to allocate memory by using extends keyword. How constructor can go from subclass to superclass for initialization by using super keyword. Extends keyword and super keyword playing important role in our object creation process. Okay, right. So this is a story about non-static members execution flow. Any questions? Compiler JVM activities, static members execution flow with inheritance, non-static members execution flow with inheritance. Now let us try to complete static member, non-static member combination execution flow. Okay, please write down this program and find output by your own. Write down this program and find output. It's both static members and non-static members are there. Okay. Both static and non-static members are there. You need to find output correctly. Yeah, all the people completed. So did you find output correctly? Any difficulty? Did you find any difficulty? All the people are comfortable? So tell me, what is the process? First, you are running which class? Java sample. When I run Java sample, first sample class is loaded, and then example class is loaded, and then static variable memory created with the default value 0. Are there any other static variables? No. Then sample class static variable memory created with the default value 0. Then next, a equal to m1, a equal to m1, m1 method executed. Okay, now control go to m1 method, example sv is created. Okay, return 10, value 10 return and stored in here. And then static block is executed. Static block is executed. Okay, and then now control go to sample class. Sample class static variable m3 method executed and return 30, 30 stored here. Then static block executed. Are there any other static variable static blocks? No. Then main method executed. Okay, in main method, SOPL and sample main, sample s equal to new sample, sample s variable memory created. Okay, s variable memory created, then new keyword, memory created, a new keyword, start searching for sample class circle created, extends from example class memory created, example extends object class memory created. Okay, then all these memory regions are called sample object. Then next int x variable memory created, int x variable top to bottom, int x variable memory created. Now x variable memory created here, int y variable memory created, I stored here. Okay, what happened? Now new keyword called sample class constructor, new keyword called sample class constructor, sample class constructor calling. Okay, sample class constructor control is moving to sample class constructor. Here this keyword created with value 10 10. Then control go to example class 10 10 store, and this keyword created with 10 10. Okay, right. Then example class control go to example class object class constructor. From there nothing there, coming back. Then non-static variable x equal to m2 method executed, and now SOPL and return 20 value return to here, x variable 0 replace with 20. The next non-static block executed, constructor logic, control come back to sample class y equal to m4 method executed, return 42 stored here, y variable 0 replace with 40. So then now non-static block executed, non-static block logic completed, then constructor logic completed, control return here, and then new keyword return to s variable 10 10 stored in s variable receive 10 10 pointing to it. Okay, and then down we call s dot abc. ABC method is available in superclass, also available in subclass. You call with which reference? Sample reference. Searching in sample class, available, executed from sample class. S dot ABC, searching for ABC method in sample class, not available, executed from superclass. So this is the static non-static members execution flow with inheritance. Can I believe everybody comfortable? All you given right answer? Okay, now? Right. So now I want you understand this flow of execution with the JVM architecture. Okay, write on this code. Static, non-static members execution flow with the JVM architecture. Write on that. Okay, tell me, what are the changes added in this class A? What are the changes added by compiler in this class A? Any of you identify? What are the changes added in this class B by compiler? What are the changes added by compiler in this class test? In this class A, static block will added with A equal to 10. This class A extends from java.lang.object class. This class A contains static block with A equal to 10. This class A contains default constructor with a super call, calling object class constructor, and this dot x equal to 20. Same thing for B class. In a test class, we have only constructor. Okay, fine. So if you compile class test, how many dot class files are created? Class test to class B has a relation, right? When compiler reach to this line, class B, okay, when compiler reach to this class, compiler come to know class B is there, class B program compile. Okay, and then now when compiler come to this line, B extend from A, then immediately A class will be compiled. While test class compiling, B class compile. Before B class, A class is compiled. First A class, then B class, then test class. Total 3 dot class files are created. Test dot class, B dot class, A dot class. Okay. Then class test. When I run class test, what happened? First JVM is created with method area, heap area, Java stacks area, main thread. And then inside class test. Okay, inside method area, class test is loaded, main method. Tell me, class B, class A loaded immediately into JVM? No. When class A, class B are loaded into JVM, when main method is running and this line is executed, because class A, class B not super class 2 class test. Then main method execution started. Then B1 variable memory created. Now to create object new keyword requesting class loader to load class B extends A, then class A loaded, class B loaded, they are linking. Then A class, B class memory created. Right? Write down all these things first. What next? First load test class, execute main method. In main method, B1 variable memory allocated. Do it first. Then static variable AB memory allocated. Then now tell me, A class static block, B class static block executed. A static block executed, A0 replaced with 10. B static block executed, B replaced with 30. Then B class, you keyword started working with the B class instance creation with the A class memory, object class memory. A class X variable memory created, B class Y variable memory created. Are you working along with me? Next, new keyword called constructor. Which constructor? B class. B class constructor super call A class. A class call object class. Then object class constructor. Done nothing. Control come back to A class constructor. A class constructor X0 replace with 20. Then control come back to B class constructor 0 replace with 40. Right? Then B1 variable store with the 10 pointing to it. Next line. Okay, all these three memory regions is called B object. Next line B2 variable. Now B memory, A memory, object memory with X variable, Y variable. Again, three constructors called, three stack frames are created. Control come back to A class constructor, X value 20. Control come back to B class constructor, Y value 40. And then 2020 stored in B2 pointing to it. Okay, so this is the complete execution flow with static, non-static members. So I hope you all comfortable. So please practice again. That's all about static, non-static members, execution flow completely. Okay. Tomorrow no class. Next class is on Wednesday. Tomorrow on the occasion of Ugadi. Okay. Thank you. See you tomorrow. See you on Wednesday. Wish you happy Ugadi. Wish you happy Gudi Padava. Okay. Thank you.